if TV shows and films and stuff were genuinely really realistic, I reckon 90% of people you'd never know their name. Because no one calls people by their names.
There's people I know quite well, and I don't know their names.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really use names much, do
No.
we? I say man.
Yeah.
I can't bring myself to say mate.
I'll say mate.
It sounds like I'm... What's weird is that man is clearly an affectation.
Yeah.
And I mean, man is basically American, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't think British people would say man.
Well...
But to me, man feels...
feel like...
I can pull off a man.
Your parents... From what I know about your parents, they must have said man a little bit. Your dad must say man.
Dad said man. My dad was in...
Your dad...
He was in Haight-Ashbury in 1969. Like, proper, like, hippie central.
Yeah.
And he's met the original people who were saying man. They were like, hey, man, yeah, you can stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I can imagine your dad hanging out with Jack Kerouac or something.
My dad was really sweet because he promised his mum he wouldn't take any drugs, and he didn't. So he was around. So he was this really sweet British boy.
He was the sober hippie.
He was the sober hippie. It was funny when you see your parents suddenly you get a flash of them as a young man. Like, I found a postcard that my dad had sent to his mum from America. I think it was literally a postcard of the Grand Canyon, and it said, "I'm having a nice time, Mum. I've met some nice kids." And it was this slight 60s affectation of like they were like that's what they were like. Oh, they're some pretty cool kids.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was like he didn't literally mean kids, but it was quite sweet. It was like watching this slightly posh English boy trying to affect this San Francisco dialect, but it was to his mum as well. So it was quite sweet. It was like he was like, "I've changed a bit, Mum. I say kids now, instead of people.
Cats."
Just don't want you to be shocked when I come back.
Did he ever say cats?
He might have said cats. He might have said not. Yeah, I haven't got written evidence.
His memoirs, your dad, he could call it the sober hippie.
The sober hippie is actually a pretty good description of my dad, I would say.
He could be like, I was there and I remember it.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's genuinely. I mean, you can tell the people who have sort of lived long after the hippie era are the ones who didn't take too many of the drugs.
Yeah.
Like, they're always ones who are like, everyone around me, if you hear like an 87-year-old man talking about the hippie era, he will always say, everyone around me was taking loads of drugs, but I didn't take as many. Like, that's but yeah, it was, I just quite sweet. But yeah, so he would have said, yeah, he would, I mean, they were all saying man, left, right and centre. My God.
You ever listen to, the Knowing Me, Knowing You radio shows?
I think I have,
and I can't remember what the character is. Patrick Marver, but he's like this sort of what was the David Bailey type? Sort of was in it amongst it in the 60s.
Yeah, okay.
And Partridge was going, what was there? You know, he was like, there was a lot of sex. There was a lot of sex, Alan. We all. He was like, yeah. I mean, tell me. And Alan's like, tell me a bit more. Was there? You know, he's like, yeah. Oh God, it was free. Everyone was free with their bodies. He's like, oh, did you ever? Was there two girls involved? It's got, everyone was involved. Like, yeah, there was two girls. It wasn't a big deal. Did you ever do it with a bloke? No.
I
haven't listened to those for ages. I need to listen to.
I had them. They're really.
You can get them on. I had them on CD. I had like a CD box set of them. But you can just get them on. I've got them on Apple audiobooks.
Good example for me of.
And on the Hour as well. On the Hour was weird.
Well, that's the sort of the
day to day. Yeah, but it's audio. Really like.
Yeah.
You can tell they've just been let loose.
Yeah.
And they can just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
How are you, mate? You good?
I'm all right, thanks. So just to keep everyone updated, I am. Me and my daughter are now members of the zoo.
Oh my God!
So, thank God!
Thank you very much.
I thought you were about to say me and my daughter aren't talking right now.
She's still talking to me.
Right, so you finally got a
yeah, because it was, as I've mentioned, it was getting to the point where I was being recognised in the zoo, not as like in betweeners, recognised as like you're here all the time.
Yeah. She's like,
Like they were like, "Are you a gold member?"
you go up to the stand, to the concession stand or whatever, but your usual, Joe.
The usual, yeah, absolutely. So
I once tried to,
yeah.
when I was first going out with Claire, I ordered us a curry, and I just went, "Yeah, watch this." And I picked up the phone, and they were like, "Your address, please." I gave them my address, and I went, "Oh, right, yeah, your usual."
Yeah.
And I went, "No, I'm going to have to add a bit more to that." That's okay.
Oh, I see. So
I honestly would just phone my local curry place when I lived in the flat, and I wouldn't have to order. It would take me 12 seconds on the phone. I'd give them my address, and they go, "Oh, right, yeah, usual." I go, "Yep, they'll be here in a half hour."
I thought that you meant you were going to try and show off to Claire by having a usual, and then them being like, "What's the usual?" Because this is I always took it as a sign of sort of status. If you could go into a pub and you go like the usual,
Yeah.
it sort of shows that you're.
If you've got a tankard behind the bar,
yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, you're a fucking legend.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they've got your cup,
your one
hanging up behind the bar, they go,
There
"Oh,
used to be
usual, Jim."
They used to be quite
That'll
posh.
be me. That'll be me when I'm 72. Wherever I end up in the next few years, that's where I'm going to stay for the next sort of 30.
They're not giving tankards out. That space behind the bar, that's at a premium. You know, they haven't got room for any old Tom, Dick or Harry's tankard up there. They need other things, horse brasses.
Yeah, you've brought up a good point though.
Weird denomination banknotes.
Is the tankard a gift? Do you go to the pub so often
I see.
that they're like, we've got you your own tankard. Congratulations.
Oh, actually, it's probably one's own, isn't it? I would imagine.
Do they bring it in?
I think the customer.
That's like trying to get people to call you a nickname, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I never managed to get.
Do you reckon
my choice of nickname?
Do you reckon
I did have nicknames.
You got a good nickname. You're JT.
JT. Well, that's pretty good. At school, I had Chunky Joe.
Chunky Joe.
Chunky Joe.
Right.
It was a joke about how I wasn't chunky. I was small.
Brilliant.
And Pen Boy.
He never wore a hat.
Never wore a hat. Yeah, Jimmy the Hat. No, he never wore a hat. That is funny, to be fair. Tattoo stand. He had loads of tattoos that he just done himself, and they're going, "Oh my god!" And is it like all the ones on his left arm were good, and all the ones on his right arm were shit because he was right-handed?
There was loads of. We had a recent social clip that we put out about us when we were talking about Matt King, SuperHands.
Yes,
and I kept watching it. I was going, "Why did I say drawed?"
yeah, no.
But there was just a load of Pilkington stuff. Someone put drawed ? I put squozed.
Yeah, that Matt King thing, it was so nice to being like the perfect interaction. You were like, "Oh, we shouldn't have said drawed."
I know, because he commented it on as well, and I was like, "Oh, I've said drawed in front of Matt King." It was a bit like meeting him and then walking away, like spending like, say if we were at a do or something, like a comedy do or something, you know, back in the day when we used to bump into people all the time and some awards thing, it'd be like bumping into Matt King and saying that I drawed on his performance.
Yeah.
I spent 12 seconds with him and then walked away just going, "Oh,
yeah.
Oh no."
Well, it'd be like bumping into him and the conversation's going really well, and then like you just fart and you're like. One time a bloke who we didn't really know, this is when we lived in the Barbican, got into live with me and Hannah, and he's basically like introducing himself to us as like a neighbour. It's like, "We haven't met before, this is my name." And then he went, "Do you want," and also, "I have just farted."
How old was he?
He was about my age.
Right.
I was like, "You don't need to, just blame Hannah or something. Like, there's three of us." I was like, "Oh, you don't actually need to. You don't need to say that." It was like, "I can't lie." It was like, "You're not George Washington."
Yesterday, I got on a Claire.
It was amazing.
Yesterday, I got on a train with Claire, and we were at the platform. I pressed the button for the doors to open, and then I needed to fart. I was like, "I'll do it now before I get on the train." So I farted.
Yeah.
And then me and Claire had half a second where we were both standing there, and I was going, like, "Ladies first," sort of thing. And she went like that. So I went on first. I was like, "Oh, now you're walking through the wake."
Yeah.
Because I thought you were going to go on first.
Yeah.
And because she recognised that we had like that half-second sort of who's going to get on first. She went, well, I always go the wrong way when I get on a train. You always tell me, well, I should have gone left, and I always go right. And then she went, oh, God, it stinks of shit on this train. And I went, but I just farted. I thought you were going to get on the train. I thought you were going to get on the train first.
It's
She went, well. Apparently, I always go the wrong way when we get on a train. You like to find a special secret place where you're not going to get bothered or whatever.
Oh, the wrong way. Oh, yeah. Well,
but I thought she'll get on first. I'll do a little fart here. It'll go that way. Anyway, she ended up walking through it, and she went, oh, it stinks of shit on this train. I went, no, it's because I just farted. And then she fucked off and went and sat somewhere else.
What, not with you?
Yeah. I followed her, though.
Yeah. You
like
can't.
the fart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you were, the margins were too small there for you to, You should have checked the wind, taken a wind reading or something.
I watched, something came up on my Instagram a couple of days ago. It was like, one, it made me laugh. And then two, I was like, yeah, that is. It was this thing. It just said, women always they're wheat. They have a wheat tolerance thing. They're lactose intolerant, and they've always got this problem, that problem. Whereas blokes just spend 30 years going, "Why do I have diarrhea every day?"
Yeah,
and that is literally me.
Yeah, no, honestly, don't.
There's
I
definitely
don't know
stuff
whether
that
I'm on the psyllium husk. I'd heartily recommend that.
Do you get the big
my mum's
tub
taking
from
it now as
Amazon?
well. No, that's not Metamucil. So Metamucil is the active ingredient in psyllium husk, but I just get like the raw powder. I just thought I don't need like an orange,
I can't do powder. I've got to do pills and everything.
But I take quite a lot of this stuff.
Right.
And
yeah, I got psyllium husk. I got magnesium. Got a 1 a day.
Magnesium spray. Have you sprayed that on? It's quite strong. It really knocks you out, magnesium.
Oh, I've just got tablets.
Makes you really tired.
Oh, I heard it's to help you regulate. It's to get you tired.
Is it?
I remember I took melatonin for years.
That's to sleep.
For years and years and years. I used to, because I don't know how readily available it is in the UK. But you can
Where do they get it from? Do they get it from like tired people? Someone's falling asleep. They like stick a needle in their neck.
They're harvesting it from
suck it out.
Solent Green or something. But I used to get like a year's worth of melatonin.
Did they go?
Every time
don't take it all at once.
Every time I went to America.
Wow. Well, because you could get it in America.
Yeah, bloody America with a pharmacy thing. Because I got I was in America for a while, for a few months, and I got a really bad chest infection and a cough. I couldn't be bothered to go to see a doctor because that's really fucking complicated over there. And so I was just sort of buying over the counter stuff. Luckily, the stuff that you can get over the counter is fucking mentally strong.
Yeah.
And I started buying this stuff called NyQuil.
Right.
And it's got melatonin in it. And the first time I took some of that, I woke up the next day and Claire was with me. Claire and the kids were with me. They were babies at that time. And I was going, I've had the best fucking night's sleep I've ever had in my life.
Oh.
Like, I was just knocked out. It was absolutely brilliant. So then my cough went, but I just kept taking the medicine before I went to bed. And then I discovered that NyQuil do this thing called ZQuil, where it's not the medicine, it's just the melatonin. So I bought a fucking ton of those. For about 5 years of my life, I was taking melatonin every day.
So NyQuil is supposedly a cough, or is a cough medicine.
It's like Night Nurse, but I think it's Americanified. Yeah. So it's like it's Night Nurse on steroids. They do not.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at some of the stuff that they do regulate over there, but they don't give a fuck. Yeah. You can just buy it. You go into a chemist, a pharmacy in America, and you could they're one step away from just selling you smack.
Joey James, fact up.
Oh, what have you been up to? So you've been zoo again, I guess.
I went off to the zoo.
How much is that, by the way? What is it, a year, the Gold Club?
I was obviously able to... I got silver membership.
How are you not in the top tier membership?
Well, the truth is, silver membership gets you into the zoo,
Yeah.
for free. Gold membership is just like 10% off ice cream and stuff. And I thought, well,
Yeah, but also you get ice cream and things, I assume, when you're there.
I do,
Yeah.
but it didn't seem to. It felt like it was a whole list of things, and some of them were like entry to other, other sort of places as well.
Oh,
I think
sort of
other affiliated.
Yeah.
It looked like a load of affiliated. To me, I thought, no, this is padding. But maybe I'm wrong.
I wish you'd have called me.
I know. I probably should have got. I should have got gold. Is
Well,
that what
you
you're saying?
need to call me when you
Yeah.
make decisions, Joe.
Yeah. Well, what I'll say,
Because right, here's what you could have done. So what, like sort of sister places.
yeah.
What you could have done is gone through that list.
Yeah.
Gone, well, we're a gold member now. We're getting to these other places free.
I
Maybe we
know.
don't have to go to the fucking zoo every other
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Maybe we could check out. Do you want to check out this other place? We can go
Yeah,
into there
but
now
like
as well.
I'm such a sort of.
A stickler.
It's not a
You know,
stickler.
yeah.
I think partly I was brought up in a family that was a little bit suspicious of like advertising.
Right. Yeah.
And secondly, I suppose I'm a creature of habit. And thirdly, actually, when I've been going to the zoo, the people who are selling me the ticket are going, look, you could upgrade this easily. So just pop in, silver membership, take off the price of today's ticket. So they're actually suggesting silver. It's as though they're almost saying silver.
Go for silver.
Go for silver. It's like they're saying go for
Okay.
silver. So what, in a way, I applaud that. They're not pushy.
They're not trying to upsell you.
They're not trying to upsell you. No.
No.
They're actually saying, and that's good. That's the sort of person I'd like working with animals. I don't want them trying to go to the animals like, oh, do you want an extra bit of
I'll be honest,
sugar
I think
on
they
your-"
thought you were vulnerable. They were like, this guy is here a couple of times a week and he's only just getting a season pass.
Yeah. They probably thought that if they sold me gold, like my carer would come in and go, what have you been doing?
Your guardian.
Yeah? You took advantage of a young man to whom life is a daily struggle. And so anyway, but you're probably right. But we can probably upgrade it. And but we haven't yet been as silver members.
Right.
So I'll be interested to see.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. We'll just, walk right on in there.
Yeah.
We'll walk right on in there, I imagine. Do you want to know the number of foxes that now live in my garden permanently?
Go on.
2.
I thought it was going to be more. Carry on.
Well, it's gone up. It's gone up.
Yeah. That's nice.
So there was obviously one fox there.
Now they've got a pal.
And I think they've gone. I honestly think they've gone away and they've gone to this other fox. Look, there's this place I go.
Yeah.
They're really relaxed there. Like the bloke never comes out.
No.
Like you can do whatever the hell you want. Something's dug a hole just in the middle of my lawn and he's living in the lawn.
Somebody's dug a hole. Not sure. Don't know if foxes dig holes. That maybe they do. Maybe they burrow. That sounds a bit like a badger to me. Badgers were a problem.
Yeah.
Do you get urban badgers? I got chased by a badger once. I remember that.
Well, they're quite tough badgers.
Well,
they used to do badger bait. I mean, this was horrible, I would say, but there used to be, and the Middle Ages was horrible.
Yeah.
Particularly to animals, well, to everyone really, and to animals. But they used to do badger baiting, where they basically set a load of fierce dogs on a poor old badger, and the badger was quite hard itself. It would try and defend itself, but it's no match for.
There was 2 stories that
it's probably still in its dressing gown and slippers and everything.
There was 2 stories. When we used to do the In-Betweeners and we used to, like months before they would start writing it, we would all meet up and talk about funny stories from school and things like that. And or just before they'd start writing it, the series or the film or whatever. And a couple of the stories that I told Ian Damon was one time when I got chased by a badger, where I saw a badger and I thought it would run away and it didn't. And it sort of went like that to me. So I ran away, and instead of like a 10-minute walk home, this little cut through. It took me 25 minutes to walk home from the train station because I was too scared of this badger. And then also there was a time when I was
You never go back there now either.
I don't-
Like, that's because you backed down once.
That's it. But I was out with my mates. It was late at night. And
All your stories about badgers.
Well, no, this one's about a fox.
What the fuck's Buckley's? Did we say stories about badgers? Because Buckley's just given us.
Buckley's giving us
stories
some
about
badger
badgers.
gold here. No, but there was this one time when I was out with my mates and there was a fox going through a bin. And we were walking and he went, "Oh, don't worry, it'll run away and shit itself." And then it didn't. And then my mate got really like, we were like, had to hold him back a little bit. He was like, "Fucking little dickhead." He was like, he was going to square up to a fox. And those stories sort of became the squirrel thing.
The squirrel.
in the shows.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, don't worry, it'll run away."
Yeah.
And then I end up running over a squirrel, which in hindsight, I wasn't aware of at the time. I hadn't watched Seinfeld at the time, but it's a rip-off of Seinfeld.
Is it?
There's a thing where George is out on a date and he just runs over a pigeon, and he's like, "But the deal is that they jump out the way. That's the deal.
Oh my
like
God.
they're supposed to just fly out the way."
They do. I mean, every time there's a bird in the road, I'm like, get out of the fucking way! Like they leave it till the last minute.
Yeah, I know this has happened to me loads of times.
I can't. They get
where I've gone, he'll get out of the way. Right, I'm gonna have to slow down, and he just fucking walks past my wheel,
Yeah.
and then it goes, and then I have to carry on going. Taking the piss, these animals.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know they
Urban animals.
Yeah.
Urban animals are a bit.
Yeah.
I don't mind a wood pigeon. I like a wood pigeon. They're sort of like grey doves. But those ones,
Wood pigeon.
the pigeons that you get in
Wood
London,
pigeon. Yeah.
the pigeons, all the fucking
Yeah. I mean,
they're
urban
crack
animals.
foxes, isn't they?
Crack foxes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna hurt you.
yeah. Foxes are like
Just a funny sound.
But you're right about
Everything's
foxes.
different in the world of me.
They don't give a fuck. I mean, in a way, I kind of respect them because it's like humans have basically come on the planet and they've just bullied everything.
Yeah.
And they've either killed it or they've made its life miserable or eaten it. And the fox is going, "No, fuck you."
Yeah, the urban foxes.
No, I'll take my time. And like they don't.
There was loads of foxes where I grew up.
And in a way, the urban fox.
And they've been through the mill. You look at them and they're like.
One of the foxes in. So my back garden, the situation is 2 foxes, 3 eyes. Because one of these foxes
got one eye.
has got an eye missing. And I feel like I'm running a sort of Chelsea pensioners home or something.
Right.
Like it's there. I'm like, you know what? You relax now. You can live here.
Yeah.
It's fine. In a way, I don't like it going out because it's going to lose the other eye.
Worried about it.
I'm a bit worried about it. It's got no depth perception, has it?
Yeah.
So,
what about the little one? Like going out in the garden and stuff?
I think she'll be okay. I don't think these foxes. She's. I think she doesn't really go in the garden without me because our house is one of the.
That's brilliant.
One of the problems.
I can't let my daughter out in the garden without me
because of my 2 pet foxes.
Because of the wild animals.
Yeah, and because of like the massive holes in the garden.
Yeah,
she'll fall into a warren, and then I think these foxes are. My suggestion would be that foxes are going to play the percentages. They don't need to. They've got so much food. Like we've mentioned the bins. Like they are in heaven. Yeah. They don't need to hunt. They can just scavenge.
I've got a big mouse problem in my garage at the moment.
How many mice do you think
I don't know. I've not seen a mouse. But I've seen loads of shit. I've stopped the kids from going in there.
Mouse shit is like toxic.
Yeah. Because I made a mouse haven. I basically made a mouse holiday camp in my garage. I was storing up. I've already spoke about this on the Buckley's podcast. If anyone wants to check that out, I was storing up cardboard.
Yeah,
which they use to make nests, And then also, I kept all my dog treats in a cardboard box.
Right.
So I just gave him a load of food and a place to live.
In a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've now put it in a plastic box.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that would be like, now that they can't get to the food, that they'd all just fuck off or whatever. But
no.
I'm gonna have to get some traps, boy.
As generations of mice go by, they will gradually move away.
I'm gonna have to get some traps. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, it's a shame.
Start doing that.
We had I remember my dad, the sober hippie, bought a humane mousetrap when we were young.
See, I can't do that because
it did not work.
Right.
It didn't work.
I've seen those things where there's a little trap door. You sort of go in and
it was a little box
casing.
like a shoebox for a single child's shoe.
Right.
That's how I'm going to describe it. And the mouse came in, the door swung closed behind it, and then it's there in the box. I say it's there in the box. It was never there in the box. And then eventually Dad got a non-humane trap.
Yeah.
Got it straight away.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's awful killing stuff, isn't it?
It's terrible. I mean, I still get
I love eating stuff.
I still get a shudder when I see like roadkill. I think like that was, especially when it's really been done in.
It's always
that was once life, and now it's just extinguished in a sort of smear.
It's always a baby deer. It's always a baby deer, and that's what really gets to me.
I know.
Apparently, they're a problem.
Are they?
Because there's no, we've got no wolves and
no youth clubs for them to go to anymore.
There's no,
yeah, we've got no wolves.
Just let them play out.
My brother is in a folk band, and he has a song about not hitting a deer, driving past a dead deer, and one of the lines is, "It's not your fault that there are no wolves anymore." So it's like basically is Adam like he loves a dead animal. Like this song about the deer, you're like, honestly, Adam, get out of the dead deer's ass. Yeah. Like it's like he's like it's so beautiful. Like he's weeping, and I'm like honestly, you're late for work.
What's the character on Mid Morning Matters? Blackbird McKnight or something.
Yeah. Are you that's off Mighty Boosh, isn't it?
No, is it?
Like Obsidian Blackbird McKnight, which is one of the Mighty Boosh characters.
Right. Yeah, that's Vince Noir.
Yeah.
Or does he call himself Blackbird? It is Julian Barrett.
Maybe.
He's like a folk singer, and he comes into the show. It's like, what would life be like without bees? Bad.
The Adam's lyrics are a bit like that. They're all either about trees or dead animals. He's like absolutely.
Isn't there one bit where he's like, I wrote a story about old John, who I can't remember his name. He's like, who saved a girl from a flood or something like that. And then Alan goes, wasn't he the bloke that got done for paedophilia or something? Yeah, well, yeah, he was, but that's not in the song. What's Julian Barrett doing right now?
Well, let's find out. Get him on speakerphone. No, I don't have his number.
What's he doing right now?
I don't know. But I think he's
a genius.
He's in have you seen A Field in England?
No.
Speaking of good folk music, so A Field in England is I can't remember his fucking name. Ben Wheatley or something, director. And it's about some soldiers who have run off from a battle in the English Civil War. It's all in black and white. It's really good.
Right. Do you ever see Mindhorn?
Yes.
No.
Mindhorn. I don't know how you feel about this. It is essentially Alpha Papa, the plot.
It is a bit, yeah.
And I don't know if you know this, but Alpha Papa got completely rewritten on the set because it was meant to be about a terrorist attack. But then a genuine terrorist attack happened at that time. So they were rewriting it on the set, which I found really interesting. And I don't know and it's made by Baby Cow, which is the same company that made
feels like
Mindhorn. So I wonder if they would. That's why they are so similar.
Right.
So they were like, we need another plot. We've got this other film.
Yeah, why not?
No one's going to watch that.
I don't know what the timelines are on those, but yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
It looks like
Huge.
Julian Barrett is booked and busy, by the way. He's doing bits and
You
bobs.
better be.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
But
the world's gone mad.
But anyway, so this film, A Field in England, it's got an amazing folk song in it that they must have just had written, and one of the actors sings it like sort of in this kind of like untutored singing voice. It's just really, it's a lovely song. I don't know who wrote it, but I think it's like, I'd say it's almost like a canonical folk song. And it must have just been written for the film. That's the end of that
It's
story.
the end of that
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
Okay.
But,
I'm letting you
and-
finish.
and Barrett-
That's the
and
first
Barrett-
time you've ever said that.
It's the first time you've ever let him finish.
Well,
Oh gosh, no. To be fair, look at what happened. And look, what we're on episode.
if this episode is not called Joe finishes a sentence, that's all it is. That
Yeah.
is clickbait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyone that listens to this
I'm writing
podcast
that
will be like,
down.
"Well, I've got to fucking listen to this. Got to find out what the end, what this sentence is."
Writing Joe finally finishes the sentence.
yeah. Imagine that's the first full stop we've had in this entire series so far.
But because I'm such a comedy nerd, you can sort of trace back stuff, especially with the boot, especially with like Partridge. You can then go back to Know Me, Knowing You, then the Day to Day, and then
Yeah.
On the Hour, and then all that sort of stuff. That film Mindhorn. When I first found out that there was a Julian Barrett film called Mindhorn coming out, I was like, "What the fuck is this going to be about?" Because it is just a thing. It's a really bizarre reference to the Boosh, one of the episodes on the Boosh radio show,
Right.
where some bloke is just going, "My name is Mindhorn. I am Mindhorn. I am." That was Mindhorn. It was like a talent show or something like that. I think they go to a club, and anyway, you can't explain the Boosh. You just have to watch it. Especially the radio shows. Listen to the radio shows; they're fucking brilliant. Yeah, the Boosh. They described it themselves like this as a sitcom, essentially, without any jokes. There's no there isn't any punchline really.
It's funny though, because the first time I watched The Office, I thought there aren't any jokes.
When they advertised The Office, I thought it was a documentary.
But then actually, when you watch it now, you're like, yeah, it's stuff full of jokes. It's
Yeah.
just that they're more like spikes on a graph.
Yeah.
But they're clearly meant to be spikes. Yeah. Huh.
That would be huge. Imagine that Merchant and Gervais writing something again.
Because they haven't written together for a little while. Is
Since
that true?
Extras, I think. I think Extras was the
Yeah.
last thing they wrote together.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Getting sort of coming up to 20 years. I think they complement each other so well. I think Gervais has got the gags, and Merchant is a bit more got the structure and got a bit more of the let's make this stuff work. And also Merchant in Extras is such a treat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Merchant going, "Oh, do you know what? I might do some stuff in front of the camera this time around."
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
David Lamb, is that his name, isn't it?
Darren Lamb.
Darren Lamb.
Yeah.
It's so brilliant.
Yeah.
I love watching the outtakes come up for me quite a lot.
Yeah.
Of just him, of just Merchant and Gervais across a desk, just talking to each other. And they are just, it takes them forever to get through a take. There's a bit where Merchant he has to like take a big gulp of tea or something. And you know when you're eating on set
Yeah.
and you have to do so many takes, you do regret quite quickly going, "Oh, I wish I didn't take a bite of this sandwich."
Oh my God. Yeah.
Because then it's like, right, we've got to
had
reset the
something-
sandwich, and we've
yeah.
got now you need to, and you end up taking about 50 bites of a sandwich. Like
yeah.
once you've shot everything,
And they
from
go,
every
"Do
angle.
you want a bucket to spit it out into?" And you're like, "I'm not a fucking animal."
Well,
It's disgusting.
Merchant just keeps spitting it back out into his cup.
Oh.
And then at one point, Gervais cottons on. He's going, "Can we get him a new tea?" Like, that's fucking disgusting.
Honestly, I'd rather eat myself to death than spit my food out. I just think it's gross. You know those people who like taste wine and they have to like, and they spit it out.
Spit it out back in the
It took
thing.
me ages to realise that. Have you seen Sideways?
No.
There's a bit in Sideways
I've not.
where he
I've got to be honest. Anything I've seen about that film does not interest me.
it's about wine tasting. And,
Yeah.
No, it's a sort of unpromising. It's a little bit like
John Favreau got anything to do with that?
Oh, maybe
just feel
not
like-
not on screen, but it's the kind of it's
Favreau.
unashamedly sort of small stakes. Like it's kind of about whether two guys are going to have a nice road trip together, even though they're both getting on a bit. I mean, it's a little bit like The Trip in a sense, in terms of like the stakes. It's like, well, will they haven't, as in the thing with Coogan and Dryden, like. But there's a bit where he's found out that his book, he's basically, I think he's a teacher and he's trying to get this novel published, and it's like he's a bit of a loser, and he finds out that his novel isn't going to be published, and it just completely crushes him. This is the only thing he's ever wanted to do with his life, and he's in like a winery and he just wants a drink. He just wants a fucking drink, and they will only give him this much because they're a wine tasting place.
Right.
So he's like, "Can I just have a glass of wine?" And they're like, "Sorry, sir, we're not a bar."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Fine." And he goes over and he gets, and I didn't realize it's the thing that everybody spits their wine into. So it's full of other people's wine.
Right.
Other people spit and wine, and he goes and kind of throws it down.
Yeah.
That
That could be a 30-second sketch.
Well, there's other stuff in the.
Don't need
a
whole film.
Well, I'm not pitching the film. Like, there's other stuff in there's other characters, and
Is there any explosions? Any explosions in it? Any tits?
I think they might.
Is there any tits in it?
Them.
There might be.
There is some sex in it.
Nipple? Do you see nipple? I'm not watching it.
Male nipple? I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, unless there's
I think
there's killings or boobs in it, I'm not interested.
I think that there might not be boobies,
No, I'm not bothered.
and there
then.
definitely aren't explosions. But
have you ever seen Under Siege with Steven Seagal?
no,
Have you not seen it?
but
There's
does it have a hilarious scene in a winery in it though? That's what I'm here
No,
for.
it's an action film with Steven Seagal where he plays a cook on a ship, but he's also ex-military or something like
okay.
that. I might be misremembering. I haven't seen
Yeah.
this film for about 20 years,
Yeah,
but they tick all the boxes because I imagine that at one point they were going, "There's no boobs in this.
yeah.
We're gonna have to get some boobs in this somehow." And one of the characters is like a strippogram.
Right.
And she
Right.
bursts out of a cake and starts dancing. But what she doesn't realise is that while she's in the cake, that some terrorists have stormed this boat. And so you'd think that when she'd burst out the cake,
Yeah.
that she'd immediately realise, oh
Yeah.
no, this isn't a party. This is
Yeah.
something's gone wrong
Yeah.
here.
No.
But luckily for us, for the viewer,
she's focused on.
she's got her eyes closed.
Yeah. Cool, yeah.
She's got her eyes closed for about
Yeah.
for a good 15
Yeah,
seconds, and then she opens her eyes and goes, "Oh no!"
Yeah. Yeah.
But they must have really been racking their brains.
They're like, how are we
going,
gonna?
"We've
They're
gotta
like, yeah,
get-
but she'd see.
we've
Could
got-
she close her eyes? Well, why would she close her eyes?
I don't know. I
She's
don't know why
they're just
she would.
closed.
They're just closed.
They're just
Do you want
closed.
boobs in this or not? Well,
Yeah.
we do. We need boobs in it.
Well, in that case,
Right,
her
well
eyes
then
are closed.
her eyes are closed.
It's the
She
best
can't
we've got.
see.
It's
Yeah.
the best we've got. Yeah. Well,
Watch it. Under Siege. It's a good. It's
Under
a great film.
Siege.
It's a really good
Steven
film.
Seagal.
It is a good film.
I might watch the one that Joe mentioned instead.
No, watch it. No, you
Sideways,
Don't, honestly, you'd prefer Under Siege.
Okay.
Okay. Sideways is good. Doesn't sound promising.
Has it won
Yeah.
awards? I bet it has.
It probably has. Yeah. It's
And that's the tragedy. I don't think Under Siege won any awards.
no.
Terrible.
Not
The
even
world's
after-
upside down.
Not even after all their work on getting the boobs in. And
Best,
everything. They
yeah.
wouldn't-
There's no
yeah.
Oscar for
No.
best trying to get boobs in a film,
No. No.
but they were really desperate.
That,
So
yeah.
like completely unnecessary. Like,
Yeah.
So so it doesn't the
It's
film?
quite Route One as well to be like, how can we get nudity into a film?
Yeah.
Stripper? Or just hire a stripper?
They hire a
Well,
stripper.
yeah, probably. Yeah, she
Yeah.
probably is a stripper. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, hire a stripper.
You
yeah.
can hire a stripper to a ship.
Yeah. Of
To a
course, yeah,
boat.
yeah, you do, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, where's she... Yeah, where's she going? She's got another job afterwards?
I
How's
don't
she
know.
Was she going to a dinghy and
I don't know.
going to another boat?
She does that. She does that. 7 minutes of stripping, and then she's just on a ship, and she has to go wherever the ship goes for the rest of the journey.
Do some fishing or something.
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah.
Under Siege. Check it out.
All right. Good.
Steven Seagal.
Okay.
Should we do this podcast?
Joe and James, Joe and James, Joe and James. Joe and James, fact up.
All right, here we go. Welcome to Joe and James Fact Up. Each week we'll brie.
Each week we'll brie.
Each week we'll brie
Brie.
binging facts to one another
Yeah.
that we deem interesting, and
Bing,
our
bang,
policy
bong.
is the more interesting, the more true it is. We'll also dig into the weird things that you'd like to think are true, but don't want to research in a segment that we're calling Fact Check. So we need you to send us your facts or anything, any nonsense.
Yeah.
Our email is hello@joeandjamespod.com. We've got a WhatsApp number 07822034330, and you can follow us on our socials at Joe and James Pod, and you can watch our episodes in full on YouTube. Just search for Joe and James Fact Up. Now, let's get fact up.
Right. Now, a few weeks ago, I asked you,
Joe's gone into presenter mode. Right.
send in the puns.
Yes,
It took you a bit too long to understand.
the filthy puns.
Oh, I see. A few weeks ago, I asked for you to send in puns. It took you a bit too long to realise were puns.
Yeah.
And I used the example of Boy's Own, which I think is a pun on the magazine Boy's Own,
Yeah.
as in a Boy's Own magazine, and Match of the Day, which is, of course, a pun on Catch of the Day.
Yeah.
But
It's a segment.
neither of which I realised for years. And this is a section that we are calling Punbelievable. I think the band Boy's Own is a pun on Boy's Own. Of course it is. Match of the Day is a pun on Catch of the Day.
Fucking hell.
I didn't realise that Girls Aloud was a pun for a while, as in girls are allowed in this club too. And people say, there's no new land left to discover. Well, in the mind there is. It's
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Wow.
yeah.
There we go.
It's not a jingle, is it?
I think
It
it's
is.
great.
It's a jingle of sorts. Yeah.
It's
It's like
It's not a sting.
It's like a heart. It's like a house.
Yeah.
It's like a house anthem.
I think it's great. I think it's more than a jingle.
People do that for the in-betweeners. They take audio from the show and say it's a house music. If you're listening and you and you're a sort of a home DJ or whatever, little hobby DJist, do some house music
Yeah.
in-betweeners stuff. We'll listen to that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's a combination of spoken word and some beats and some kind of archival sort of found footage almost.
Mm.
It reminds me a bit of actually the same boundaries that were being pushed back by Rudebox the other week.
Rudebox,
Similar
yeah.
sort of let's see if we can make a new genre.
Can we get the lyrics to Rudebox up quickly? I
Yep.
need to get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
I think I've probably heard that song twice in my
Yeah.
life, and that was about 20 years ago.
Now, what are you wanting me to do with these old lyrics? Are you wanting me to read them out loud?
Can you just tell me some of the lyrics to Rudebox?
Okay. Okay then, back to basis.
Oh yeah,
Grab your shell toes and your fat laces. A
Isn't
little
there-
clap hand for some funk faces.
isn't there Semtex and Durex is
Yes,
rhymed at some
yes.
point?
Up your jacksie, split your keks. Sing a song of Semtex, a pocket full of Durex, body full of Mandrex. Are we going to have sex? Yes. Do you wear knee socks? Oh, back to the rude box.
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's something, isn't it? It's quite wonderful.
Let
Yeah,
that hang.
it's-
Just let that.
Let it hang. Okay.
Let that.
Sure, we'll have a moment to
Let
hang.
that just sit there for a second.
Up your jacksie is the one that's sticking in my mind.
Yeah.
Split your keks.
Split your keks.
What sort of mind could think of such things?
I don't know, man. Listen, he's a genius. Is Williams? I truly believe
I
that.
do
agree.
quite like like retro slang.
Mm.
Like one
Go
that
on.
I quite like is hand shandy.
Hand shandy.
It means like a
Blow, a wank
no,
off,
hand job.
Yeah, hand job. Yeah, hand shandy. Yeah, I haven't heard
Or
that for a
even
while.
probably just the, self job. But
Yeah. Yeah.
hand shandy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's gone for a hand shandy.
Hand shandy is quite.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to have not found it in that
Hand shandy. Yeah, because it's quite.
in that list of
Yeah, I haven't heard hand shandy for years. Thanks for bringing that back to me.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. I think we do you remember when we were doing the in-betweeners? It was just, and I think even I think people had stopped saying it while we were doing the in-betweeners, to be honest with you. But describing someone as fit, well fit.
Fit, yeah. Well, that was everyone said that when I was at school.
Yeah, people said that when I was at school.
Yeah.
But then by the time I'd left school and was doing the in-betweeners, it was like, oh, she's well fit. She's fit.
Yeah.
Your mum's fit.
I haven't heard that.
I was like,
for-
oh, I think people, even when we were doing it, I was like, I think people have stopped saying this now.
Simon's haircut as well.
Yeah.
No one had that
Yeah,
haircut.
that was done in 90, that was over in 97, that haircut.
And no one had it in that way either. Like the spikes, they're ridiculous.
I had a mate,
My hair was really quite long. Like sometimes I go in, it'd be almost like this length. They'd be like, "No, just put the spikes in." Like, no,
Yeah.
it needs a cut. Obviously, you can't.
yeah,
Like, it's mental. There'd be times I was like, "That's just ridiculous." It's not a cartoon.
there was the thing in the in-between, it was like, where I think Ian and Damon wrote a joke and they were like, we're going to have to explain this joke. Because it was like,
It's always a sign of a good joke.
he was like, yeah, I know. It was like, but we do. It's written in the script. Where I go, oh, it looks like the cross between the Statue of Liberty and a spotty baby. And they're like, what are you talking about? His hair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's like, well, we're
Yeah.
having to explain the joke now.
Yeah. It's all right. Use up a bit of time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's probably on that episode that was 16 minutes long. Remember that one?
Oh, Christ.
The episode's finished. Oh, great. Is there any bad news? I don't think so. It's 16 minutes long. That's bad news.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got
16 minutes long.
to find nearly 10 more minutes of stuff to put in this episode. Anyway, we're playing Unbelievable here, Claire.
Yeah,
Claire.
yeah.
Didn't get the name of the feature right. Didn't get the name of the host.
Oh, is it called Unbelievable? I said Unbelievable, didn't I?
We're playing Punbelievable. We've got a Punbelievable email from Simon. This is a good one. This would be brilliant because I've already read this email and it means nothing to me. Simon says, I'm a big fan of 60s music. So am I. Including the famous barefoot singer Sandy Shaw.
Yeah,
I've not heard of.
This is all, yeah.
No, who's Sandy Shaw? Punbelievably, it never occurred to me that this name was a pun. For years, I literally never twigged that Sandy Shaw was a pun on Sandy Shaw.
Me neither. This is a absolute
Bizarrely,
solid Punbelievable.
Bizarrely, I was watching a documentary on the 60s when, for no apparent reason, like a thunderbolt, it struck me. Sandy Shaw is a pun. It's a pun on Sandy Shaw. Now, obviously, I keep saying the word Sandy Shaw. This doesn't work.
Well,
Sandy Shaw is spelled SANDISHAW,
it's
the
a pun
person.
on Sandy Shore as in a beach.
Yes, that's where we're getting to.
Yes.
How many other puns have I missed? Simon says. There could be puns everywhere that I've never grasped.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think we've sent Simon down a... The world may be subtly different to how I imagined it. Have people been sniggering behind my back at my inability to get puns? This is life-changing stuff. Well, I hope you're all right, Simon.
This is great. This is exactly what I wanted to happen
It's sort of like
Simon. With
the character Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, Sandy Cheeks. Yeah.
Both my boys loved that pun when they were dead little.
There
'Cause
was
you do sometimes you're on the beach and a bit of sand gets in the crack there, doesn't it? You get Sandy Cheeks.
Sandy Cheeks. This is exactly the kind of thing because I've heard of Sandy Shore as well, and I hadn't realised it either. So, Simon doesn't need to worry. He hasn't got you know, there's nothing wrong with him.
No. Well,
But this is
what you wanted.
this is exactly what I meant.
Good email from Simon
And
in the end. It's just me that didn't get it. As someone who's a fan of 60s music. But the good news is, Joe, is that I'm now going to go and check out Sandy Shore.
I
home.
don't know any of Sandy Shore's music, but I have heard of Sandy Shore. But this is what I mean. I mean, they hide in plain sight these puns, and they go on for.
To be fair,
they're so long lived without people realizing it's.
To be fair, maybe sometimes you don't think about stuff enough, which is which I've got a WhatsApp from Joe here.
Okay.
And what they go on to say makes total sense, but to be honest, I just haven't thought about it enough. Joe says, "Hi, I've been having some unbelievable moments recently. So I'm sure you can imagine my delight when I heard about the new segment." Yeah, good.
Wow, so it was already happening to him.
It's already happening. I was on holiday.
He was a lost sheep.
Well, here you go.
Without a fold.
I was on holiday in the sun. That's important bit of information. Last summer, and it suddenly dawned on me that Ray-Bans are called that because they ban the sun's rays from your eyes. Of course they do.
Yes. Yeah.
It ruined the rest of my holiday.
It ruined the holiday?
Because I couldn't decide if I was a genius for figuring it out or an idiot for not knowing this. Love the pod. Joe, yes, that is actually my name, from Bedfordshire.
This just sounds like it's me. Because he's called Joe, and he'd already come up with Punbelievable as a feature. And also he is like me because he gets really thrown by stuff.
Yeah, I can imagine that would ruin your holiday.
It would ruin my holiday,
Yeah.
but I didn't realise it was. So this is just. I assume I must have just sent this.
I wonder if he had that.
Well, Joe, that's a good one as well. I mean, they're amazing.
I wonder if he had that moment day one of the holiday. And they went to the beach, and he put his sunglasses on. We got another message via the Fact Up form.
There's so much more as well.
Yeah, this is good.
Keep them coming.
Christian says Punbelievable band names.
Okay.
Hi, Joe and James. Just listened to the latest episode and loved the new Punbelievable segment.
People are loving it.
I couldn't help but think of one of my favourite pun genres, which is the ever clever tribute band name. This is good. Some of which are better than the names of the bands they're imitating. Anyway, here's some of my favourites. Loving the plod. Loving the pod. I've listened since day one. Keep up the good work.
Podcast.
So
Very us.
Oh, the Met Police have brought out their own show. It's it's called the Plodcast. No, this isn't 999. No, you've come through to the Plodcast. No, let me transfer you. No, there's no one here, just the presenters. No, they can't help you.
Here's some tribute bands, tribute acts, and their names. Oasis.
Yeah.
Oasis. So it's sort of like Oasis. I mean, my favourite one is No Way Sis.
No Way Sis.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
Amy Housewine. Nirvana.
Nirvana's good.
Fleetwood Mac.
That's good.
Pink Fraud.
That's a little bit too far away from Floyd, but it's okay.
Scam Fender. Stereophonies.
That's good.
Fake That.
That's perfect. That's literally perfect. Fake That.
The Rolling Clones.
That's good too. They are all really good.
Slightly more extravagant is the elbow tribute, Arse. Now there's some stops you have to stop at before you get to it. As in, you don't know your arse from your elbow, so they've called themselves Arse.
That requires too much explanation. They would need the whole bit.
Yeah.
In the name every time they were on.
Yeah.
No one would ever book them. They wouldn't know that they're an elbow tribute band.
An elbow tribute band. They go, we could book Arse. What do you mean? Well, you're a big Elbow fan, aren't you? Yeah, I am a big Elbow fan. Why don't we book Arse? Well, why would we book Arse?
Yeah.
I'm an Elbow fan.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you don't know your arse from your elbow. Oh, okay, then book them.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's very clever. but it's
Too
it's not,
clever.
okay. It's not very clever.
It's too clever.
It's too clever. It's too clever. It's too clever by half
Yes.
or by arse.
That's unbelievable.
That's great.
for
I like
this
Christian says
week.
thanks for having me. That's nice as well.
Where does he say thanks? Oh yeah,
Enjoy. Thanks
thanks
for
for
having
having me, Christian.
It's nice.
You're welcome.
You're very welcome,
Um,
Christian.
Let's have a little swipe or a break or a sting or something,
Sure.
because we got some big shit coming up in about 3 seconds' time. Right, here we go.
Right.
Joe,
Are we
it's
back?
time.
It's time. The time has come, everybody, to kick off the most exciting tournament happening this summer.
Yeah,
If you wanna, it's the World Up
2026.
2026.
Yeah, because we'll be back in 4 years' time to do this, I'm sure.
Yep.
I'll be honest, we've had loads more suggestions that I think are better names for this thing.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
The World Fact Up.
Yeah.
But we've
Something
gone
like
with.
I've printed off a wall chart now, so
I know, it's too late now.
it's too late.
We've got a,
Yeah.
we've got a wall chart. Joe and
So-
James, World Up
Hmm
26.
I like World Up. I think
you.
it's like the Beatles. Like it's bad, but we stuck with it.
Yeah.
And
If
now
I
it-
start being good now, then
No, it'll be
There's
good.
no
yeah, it's
point.
not.
It'll become a
something
thing.
good in this podcast would stick out like a sore thumb.
yeah, I can't do that.
We don't want that. This is our level. I feel absolutely at home presenting
Mm.
a competition called
Oh.
the World Up.
We've got a jingle.
We have, but it's being made.
It's
so
being
Hasn't been made
made.
yet, 'cause
Okay.
we-
so you'll hear it next
Because
time.
apparently the one that I sang, I improvised the jingle. Apparently it wasn't good enough or something.
Have we done anything with that though?
Well, we've all had a laugh in the office.
Right.
I've got
Anyway, for the next 6 weeks, we'll be pitting your facts against one another to crown the ultimate fact up fact.
yeah.
Right, so we'll have 5 knockout rounds, with each winner earning a slot in the fact up final, where we'll put the facts under even more scrutiny before unveiling the winner of the World Up. So is it sort of like Britain's Got Talent rules?
Yeah.
Because
I
there's
haven't
always
watched
about
that.
20 acts in the final or something,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Yeah, we'll have five finalists.
We do have a wall chart behind
There
Joe.
it is. So if you can, it's quite hard to understand this wall chart, but as you can see, there's 5 matches in this final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters, really.
I don't think that's hard to understand, is it?
Oh no, I was joking. Really.
Oh,
I was
okay, good.
But no, to be fair though, initially I thought there's like 5. It's a knockout round with 5. I thought that's weird because it's
Mm.
going to end up. But of course,
It's
it's a group final.
it's 5 semi-finals, and then 5 will go through to the final.
It's a little
that it?
like
Yeah.
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 All right, brilliant.
It's a little bit like it brings to mind Robot Wars, genuinely, with the 5 in the end just kicking the shit out of each other in the central area.
Yeah.
I feel like that needs to come back. Robot Wars. Nowadays,
Yeah,
people will be able to build some amazing shit.
it'd just be terrible. It'd be drones,
Do you
terrifying.
reckon?
That was good, Robot Wars. Obviously, as I'm sure everyone knows, I was a member of my school Robot Wars team, and we did get to the grand final.
Yeah. Tracy.
Tracy, yeah, Series 1.
Shoot.
And
Oh,
Carry on,
shoot.
Joe. Keep going.
one of
Three's
the
obnoxious.
things that set our robot apart was that we had actually, I mean, I hadn't, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but like we had actually built it from scratch. Whereas quite a lot of the robots
Yeah.
were just remote controlled cars.
And they just
And they'd taken
modified
the
them.
shell off
They
and
take
then
the
put
guts,
something else.
the guts out of remote
Taken the
control car.
guts and put something else. And
Cheating? Are you saying they're cheaters?
no, I'm saying
No, say it.
that. Well, they didn't need to cheat. They didn't win.
Well,
They
that was
didn't
their
win.
problem. That was their problem.
So not
Um,
only did they try and cheat, it didn't even work
Yeah.
because someone had built a proper robot. We didn't win either.
Right.
I'll tell you one, Roadblock. And before the final, they said to the guys who were controlling Roadblock, "You got any tactics?" And he went straight in, straight out. I always remember that. I can't work out whether it's good advice or bad. I think it's very middle of the road advice.
That was my dad's sex talk with me when I was about 14, 15. He was like, straight in, straight out. Thanks, Dad. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
Joe, you've got you've got the honour of presenting our first fact.
It comes from Lily on Instagram. Octopuses punch fish for no reason.
So do we.
We do, like
Turns
Neil.
out. Yeah.
Scientists observed octopuses swimming with fish whilst hunting and occasionally winding up and smacking a nearby fish out of nowhere. Even when the fish did nothing wrong. Nothing. I love the idea of introducing like ethics into the world of the ocean. Researchers think it might be spite, social policing, or just their attitude. What researchers are saying that?
People
But it's either their attitude, spite, or something to do with the police.
yeah.
I don't think any of those categories are applying under the sea. But that's that's a great fact. It's a very good opening sentence. Octopuses punch fish for no reason.
Yeah.
That is like that really gives you the whole thing.
Now,
And then
I'll be honest. I think I need a reason for a good fact. I'm just saying.
okay.
Just saying. I
Okay.
believe it. I believe it to
Yeah.
be true.
You need a why.
And I believe it to be a fact. And I can imagine octopi, because they're very intelligent.
They're
aren't
intelligent.
they?
Now, what this is a somewhat.
I can imagine them doing things without needing a reason. I can imagine them going about just going, "Oh, I just fancy punching that."
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit sad, isn't it? Because what we're saying is that the first evidence of intelligence is actually sort of needless cruelty.
Yeah. If you
But-
do something for no reason, I think that's
Yeah. I agree with that. I think that's a good division to make.
yeah.
And octopuses are meant to be intelligent, aren't they?
But I would just say
Have you seen My Octopus Teacher?
I've not.
It's about a man who falls in love with an octopus.
Yeah.
And he says it helps him get closer to his son. And I always thought, if you want to get closer to your son, spend some fucking time with your son.
Yeah. Stop hanging out with
Stop
hanging out with this
stop going to see the
octopus.
octopus. It's a bit weird. Also, is your relationship with the octopus too intense? Yes, it is.
Yeah. No, I've seen that. It's Netflix, isn't it? That documentary or
To
something.
be honest, it is actually beautiful. There's an amazing thing where the octopus comes and gives him a big hug at the end. And they never hug anyone. They're normally really shy. And actually, it is lovely.
Right.
So, to be honest, it's fine.
Yeah.
And they only live a year.
But also, while
And at one point, it gets attacked by a shark.
oh god,
And fuck me, it nearly dies. And then it comes back. And then when they reproduce, I think octopuses basically, they give all of their life to their young one. Like it just leaches out of the parent and into the
Right.
young one. And then they die. And yeah. I mean,
maybe we should option that. Turn it into a screenplay. Turn it into
maybe it's an opportunity for us to do one of our script reads.
yeah.
You know, the upside down kiss. We could do
Yeah.
the octopus hug.
Can I play the octopus?
You can be the octopus. You basically have to go, and I have to go. Oh God! I feel so close to my son.
You should spend more time with your son.
Yeah, it is a bit. It's funny. He says it made him close to his son.
Yeah.
And like,
And
how?
his
How?
son's
'Cause
there
you're always
go-
down there at the fucking shore.
His son's there going, "Where's Dad?" He's always with his fucking
He's
octopus.
in the fucking octopus again. Yeah. Oh. Anyway.
Good fact. I believe it. Totally believe it. Can see it happening. I just need a bit. Well, we'll see. Is it going up against something?
Yes, it is. So we'll go for a break once you've kind of discussed this, and we'll come
Okay,
back with the
okay.
second fact.
They punch fish for no reason.
Is the researcher's line, is that good enough for you? I'm assuming not.
I feel like the researchers, in quotation marks, are scientists that have been given a grant and have been paid to observe this behaviour. Didn't
Didn't do it.
I think they just hung out on the beach,
Yeah.
got some mojitos.
They ordered some
And then-
calamari.
and they was
They're
like-
sort of researching what
Yeah.
it is.
And they were like, why do they do it? Well, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Quick, I'll give you 3 reasons and then 2 more if you need them.
And they're
Just bad mood. Drunk. Bit too much to drink.
policing.
Just policing.
But these people have been paid,
What?
right? They've been, do you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I have
to say,
they've
well-
come back with nothing.
Well, if octopuses are capable of spite,
Yeah.
Mm.
then that does suggest real sort of higher level intelligence.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, I know it's cruel, but I hate that guy.
Yeah.
You have to be quite intelligent to think that.
Sort of like octopuses can be prejudice.
I'm prejudiced.
Maybe it was just a certain type of fish that they didn't like.
The fish in a little wheelchair.
Yeah.
And they were like... Wouldn't need a wheelchair, would they? Boat, fish in a boat. Fish in a submarine.
Yeah. A little fish with a tiny fish bowl around their head or something.
Tiny fish bowl, yeah. Well, the thing I also have seen a David Attenborough documentary where killer whales appeared to play with seals when they basically they would kill them and they'd throw them around.
Yeah, they'd like flick them out the water and stuff like that.
I suppose the truth is that octopuses don't have any empathy with fish, I guess.
Evil bastards.
And yeah. Okay,
well,
look,
listen,
it's a good fact. I think in a way the weakest part of it, actually, ironically, is the research bit at the end.
That's the shit. Yeah, that's
because
the bit. They've sent people there. They've sent people. They've sent a team of people.
Yeah,
and they've come back with nothing. But listen, we're going to have a little break, and then we're going to come back and find out what fact that is. That's up against.
Yeah.
So listen to some adverts. Why not?
Yep.
It'd be the most entertaining part of this episode.
No, we're doing all right. Are we? Don't know.
We're doing all right.
We're doing all right.
Okay, so I hope you spent that little break to buy some stuff.
Yep.
That's the point of adverts, isn't it?
Yep.
We've got the next
Splurge a
fact.
bit of cash.
We've got the next fact that the octopus fact is up against. This comes from Jacob via the Fact Up form. This is a nice, quick one. I've read it. Oh dear. Jacob via the Fact Up form says Ewan McGregor has a brother who's in the Air Force, and his call tag is Obi-2.
Because
now,
Ewan McGregor plays
Obi-Wan
Kenobi in one of those films.
That just seems like a pub joke to me. That's a joke that you'd say down the pub.
But what? I don't know.
I don't even know if that one's true.
I think it's true. I
don't even know if Ewan McGregor has a brother. I don't know if any of it. It's all very convenient. This one.
Well, people do have.
I know people do have brothers, but I feel like this would be common knowledge. I feel like everyone would know this already. I feel like I'd have already heard this. If Ewan McGregor had a brother,
so he's in the Air Force,
right? First of all, this is so convenient. First of all, Ewan McGregor's got a brother. Second of all, he's in the Air Force, a convenient place where they have nicknames and tags and stuff, and his call tag is Obi-2.
Is it that
he must have been in the Air Force before Ewan McGregor was doing Obi-Wan? I don't know, man. This is all. There's too many holes in this one for me.
Because when you join the military when you're quite young, don't you?
So
you have to be
young and fit, didn't you? Mostly.
I hope so, because if there is, as we've discussed, if there is a war, I hope I'm too old.
Yeah.
I really hope I'm too old.
I struggle with stairs these days.
I know, but then they'd send you somewhere flat.
I can't remember the last time I walked up an escalator.
You don't have to.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You don't bother to.
Even if I'm in a rush, or I've got to be somewhere, I'm not fucking walking up. If this thing's just going to take me to the top.
Yeah. Do you walk on the moving things at the airport?
I do.
Standing on them still feels really just so slow.
The point of them is that if you have to walk to a different terminal or something like that, it's because it's a long walk.
It's to give you a bit of a bump, right?
And it's to help you get there faster.
Yeah. It's a bit
if you stand on the travelators, you are just taking longer to get to where you're supposed to get to.
Yeah, that's true. You're actually going at slower than walking pace.
And there's not an incline.
No.
It is just you're walking on a flat surface.
Yeah.
Don't stand on the travelators, people. For the love of God, please.
They remind me a little bit of those things that you get on Mario Kart, where it's got the arrows and it goes like it's an extra bit of boost.
Just gives you a little boost there.
If they really wanted to make airports more fun, they would give you that level of boost.
Yeah.
But
Have you ever been on a cart in the airport?
on a Mario Kart?
No. Have you ever been on a cart in the airport? Have you ever got to?
No,
go on those?
they
I've
look
never
fun
known.
though.
Yeah.
I wonder how fast they go. Like, are they really driving them well within the limits of what those things can do?
I think you just put your foot
Because
down.
if they've got a top speed of 100 miles an hour,
Do you reckon you could tune one?
yeah, I'd open up the engine,
Yeah.
I'd put some holes in it so it went.
Yeah.
And
Put a
what else would I
spoiler on
do?
it.
I'd lower it.
Yeah.
Probably put some fuck off speakers in the back.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Get some speakers behind the plexiglass.
Mm.
Who's that guy
Oh.
from Pimp My Ride? He was just obsessed with plexiglass. We gonna put it behind the plexiglass. Everything was behind plexiglass.
Turn the bass up, I can barely hear it.
Yeah.
That's what you say if you're hard at my school.
Yeah.
Like, what part of the music do you want turned up? The bass. Because I'm a man.
Well, it's all about that bass.
It's all about the bass. Yeah. I don't want to hear the words.
So, Ewan McGregor.
Right. Ewan McGregor. I mean, he might have a brother who's in the Air Force.
I mean, I am at liberty to share this
Can
if
you
you
come
want
in?
it.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I
Because
don't, we're meant to judge on the basis of.
I don't know, man. I don't think we can start. I think we need to have some Queen Lily May back up some stuff.
If it would help the I could be.
It would certainly help for me to learn whether it is an actual fact or not.
Well, Colin McGregor is Ewan McGregor's brother,
Right.
and he actually was featured in a BBC show called RAF at 100. So he's been seen on camera by the BBC.
Right.
He's legit, and his call sign is OB2. That is true.
Right.
I thought it.
He is his younger brother.
He's his younger
Wow.
brother.
Mm-hmm.
I did think that it sounded true. I suppose it is the idea that you're meant to be thinking of. They're like, is it come in, Luke Skywalker?
Well.
Oh, R2's been hit. We're going down. Is it like is that?
What were they called?
Is he imagining he's
they,
in a?
They were like Red 1 and Red 2,
Mhm.
like during that when they blew up the Death Star.
Do you reckon he?
But
When, do you
I
reckon,
think you need to have a call sign. I think it needs. I assume it's just to make sure that you definitely understand that two people might be called Tom.
yes. It's like your spotlight name in a way. Your
Yeah, you're
actor
only
name.
allowed one.
Yeah.
There can be only one.
Do you think Colin McGregor's always going in the Air Force? Lads, I've got an idea, and they're like, "Is it to fly into the exhaust port?" No.
What, Colin McGregor?
Colin McGregor's always saying that because it's in.
If
Star-
Colin
Star Wars,
McGregor it hasn't been an extra in one of the Star Wars films where he plays a fighter pilot, then we've missed out there. Definitely. But
a little. You mean that would be a kind of good
just be a little sort of
little Easter egg?
because there's loads of Easter eggs in Star Wars films. Isn't Daniel Craig a stormtrooper or something? Because they shoot the Star Wars stuff in Pinewood, and that's where they shoot the Bond stuff as well. So I think
he was just.
I think they were shooting stuff at the same time, and Daniel Craig and they were like, "Oh, Dan, do you want to be a stormtrooper in this thing?" And,
Yeah, apparently in The Force Awakens, he was an uncredited cameo as a stormtrooper.
yeah, and Dan Craig, he's a barrel of laughs, isn't he?
I don't
know.
Oh, he's a fine actor, and I loved him as
Right.
Bond. But when you see him, when he gets interviewed, it's just like, come on, mate, cheer up. Cheer up a little bit. You're James Bond, for God's sake. Fucking hell. Do you want to do another Bond?
What do you want? What do you want from life?
What
were you hoping for?
Honestly,
What were you
I don't
hoping?
know. I don't know what he wanted as
What did you have in mind? Tell us what you had in mind.
as a British actor.
Yeah.
As a British male actor.
Yeah.
You sort of hit the peak with Bond, didn't you?
I would have thought so.
You've sort of, that's it. That's as
I
good
would
as
have
it's going to
thought
get
so.
for you. And he was like, do you want to do another Bond? And he went, I'd rather slit my wrists.
Yeah.
That's what he said in an interview.
Is that genuinely true?
Yeah.
Hello, Samaritans.
But to be
Who's
fair,
this?
I think anytime
Who?
I see that geezer in an interview, I'm like, I feel like you're moments away from slitting your wrists anyway.
Bloody
Like you
hell.
are fucking, you need to cheer up a
Is
little
it just
bit,
because he
mate.
had to go on a horrible diet? Because I know that does.
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you think of the new Bond candidates?
I'm not.
Theo James is in there.
I'd take Theo James.
Well, the three that are knocking around. There's three main ones that are knocking around, which is
Is it Mr. Darcy from the recent Wuthering Heights
Yep.
film?
Jacob Elordi,
Yeah.
Callum Turner, and then I think is it Jack Dowden is his name? Loudon?
I don't know too
Jack
much.
Loudon.
I don't
He's
know
very
too much
he's
about
very
these
good in
people.
Yeah, Jack Loudon.
He's very good in Slow Horses.
I've not seen these people. I've not watched any of their work, which is a problem. I'd seen a few Daniel Craig films before he was announced as Bond, and I was chuffed when Daniel Craig got the Bond gig. And I do think he was a good Bond. I do really
Great
think he was a
Bond.
really
Yeah.
great Bond.
Yeah.
Just needed to cheer up a little bit in the old in the
Yeah.
press in the
Yeah.
PR trail.
Yeah. Do it as Bond if you must.
Yeah.
Just stay in character.
I think in hindsight, even his Bond,
Needed to cheer up.
even when I watched
Yeah.
the Daniel Craig Bond films, I'm a bit like, come on, mate. He does
Well-
look like a guy that doesn't want to fucking be there at all whatsoever.
Well, don't they say that you've got the two archetypal Bonds are Roger Moore and Sean Connery.
This is my theory.
Yeah, this is what
Yeah,
you said.
this is what I said.
I'm sorry.
We discussed this on the
yeah.
previous
So I'm
episode.
plagiarizing it, and so you basically got the kind of more masculine one, or the
Yeah.
slightly more kind of slightly more feminine energy, bit more humorous,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
So Pierce Brosnan obviously probably up that end of the spectrum.
Yeah,
And then Craig probably all the way over here.
yeah. I think we're due a little Roger Moore type Bond now. A little more. Let's get some silly gadgets in there. Let's have a bit more fun.
Let's not get serious about
Yeah.
saving the world.
Yeah, I think
You
we
know
can
what I
have
mean?
a bit more fun with it.
Yeah.
I think we've gone through. We've had about 20 years of misery guts Bond,
Yeah.
and now we need someone who actually likes turning up to fucking work.
Yeah. And he's not always trying to sneak off and be a stormtrooper, like to be
Yeah.
in your own film. You know, lots of us aren't in any films because you keep taking all the roles.
Yeah, exactly. I would have been a stormtrooper.
I'd do that. But no,
Um,
you're giving it to someone who doesn't even need the money.
right. So we need to. Christ, we need to come up with a decision right now.
For the for the final, who's going to go through
Right.
to the
We
final?
don't like sit on it for a week or something, or
Nope.
come back. Right. Well.
Have we talked enough about the aeroplane one? So it's called OB2.
Yeah, we did.
Well, a lot of your
yeah.
stuff was basically that it wasn't
We
true.
spent about
but-
25 minutes talking about
Okay.
it.
Oh, we have to
before the break.
That's what we were just doing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But but you were saying you weren't sure if it was true. It is true.
Mhm.
Yeah. So now that I know it's true, which I do think is an important bit of information,
Yep.
I do think that for me is a more fulfilling fact. It explains everything. I know that it's true. The octopus one, which is great. I love that octopus. I do get some joy out of it, knowing that octopuses are just smacking fish around the place. But just because the researchers went and were like, it might be spite.
Yeah.
It just
Lily's almost over-explained now, and now it's weakened the case.
Well,
it leaves me that fact leaves me wanting more. It doesn't make me feel like I've learnt anything. Whereas Obi-Wan Kenobi's brothers, they call him Obi-2 in the Air Force. Brilliant. I'll grant you, it's less scientific. It's less sort of. I mean, nature's a tough one. There are so many great nature facts,
yeah.
and you've given me the octopus punches fish,
I think it is,
and we don't know why.
I think I'm tending more towards the octopus one.
Yeah.
Because I just imagine this tentacle coming out and.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I'd love to
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
We'll have to. I'll tell you something about the octopus as well. If I
Mhm.
could, right, let me try and throw something in for you, Joe, to think about.
Yeah.
The octopus, when you grow up and you watch cartoons or things attacking ships, that sort of stuff.
Giant squids.
Yeah.
The kraken.
Yeah, things like that. When you actually see an octopus, you go, oh, God, it's really unimpressive. I think the biggest octopus you can get is about as big as your fist or something.
Oh, you're right. Yes, they're smaller than you expect.
Yeah.
And it's often not they're kind of the opposite of a peacock, in as much as a peacock's constantly showing off
Yeah.
everything that it's got, whereas an octopus seems to be obsessed with sort of not really showing you that it's got the 8 legs.
Yeah, that's still
And
quite
you're like-
fascinating, though. Don't they make themselves to look like a bit of coral or something, don't they?
Yeah, and they always seem to me like they're kind of the wrong way round, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like I feel like the head's at the back, but then there's another load of stuff that's.
What are you saying, Joe? What
I
are we
don't-
split?
I don't.
Are we split? Is it split decision straight away? Because we'll have to throw it over to
I think we are
the Queen.
split. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Hang on.
I'm saying that the OB2's more.
What's your reasoning? Then that can help me make my decision.
Well, that's what I said. I just feel like it's a more cut and dry fact.
Satisfying.
I think it's more. I'm nourished, but I do understand that things happening in nature that doesn't have anything to do with humans inherently is
I
way
think-
more interesting. But I'm just leaning towards OB2.
My issue is that the OB2 thing. It just feels like it's a nice joke, but it is just a joke made by a human. It's just like, oh, I'm OB2.
No, but it's not a joke. It's a fact.
But Colin McGregor is clearly doing it as it's a little joke. He's making.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
don't get me
yeah.
wrong. It's a nice little joke. It's a nice little. That's quite funny.
But also, what's brilliant
But-
about that is it's not just a joke. It's a joke, right? That they've weaved into something genuinely important and like
Air Force.
Yeah,
I'm not denying
something serious.
that the Air Force do better work than octopuses.
What would your tag be in the Air
Well,
Force?
these octopuses particularly in the Air Force.
Hmm.
Well,
Panic attack. That's what I'd call you.
panic attack. Yeah.
It's always on the edge of always ready to go on a panic attack.
The ruminator.
The ruminator.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Ruminator,
Like,
come in.
So you've always ruminator come in, and then half an hour later, I'll be like, "What?"
Mine would probably be plane wanker or something.
Sure.
Plane wanker. It's on your 6. Roger that.
I think. Oh, maybe your one is better. It's not your one. It's Jacob's.
Yeah, you've adopted facts.
It's hard to me, the octopus one makes me think more. I sort of just think any fact with an octopus in it is inherently that to me it's a bit like playing a joker.
Well, is that because of dear old Palanthroform?
I was thinking it is a bit like Palanthroform, isn't
Yeah.
it? Because he'd punch a fish for no reason.
I think we're gonna have
and
to
that's he's
we're
Osama bin
gonna
Laden's
be here
pet,
all
as we
day.
covered.
We're going to be here all
Okay.
day. We're going to
Yeah.
have to throw it over to Queen Lily May.
Well, it's interesting because Joe's sort of trying to convince me to go with the octopus
Yeah.
facts was actually to slander your fact, which was
Oh.
an interesting sort of.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
he's,
tactic there.
I'm not sure I was slandering
he-
it. I was
Well-
saying it was fine. I was just saying that there's
Joe plays. He's the master of the dark arts.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
was interesting
Um,
play.
Mind games.
He smeared my candidate.
No, nothing would make me happier than for James's fact to win.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Watching you work.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I like that as a tactic.
Okay.
So that's made me sway towards OB2, if I'm honest.
All right. Mm,
But
okay.
I'm charmed
the,
by
the purity of the
octopus.
Jedi rather than
Yeah,
the
I'm
the
sort of playing a game on the
Machiavellianism
game.
of the Empire.
Angry fish.
Yeah.
Angry octopus.
Yeah.
Go on. Where are we going, Lily May?
So yeah, I think we're gonna go for OB2.
OB2. OB2's in the
Right.
final.
All right. Well,
I'll be honest with you. Both facts are a bit of shit.
I don't think that's true at all. I think they're both good facts.
I do feel a bit.
James,
Now that I've
the
said-
shit that we turn up with.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, just not. These were both very solid.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I once came in and said that like the number of vans on the road had increased a bit.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I had all week to come up with that.
Well, Jacob's fact that Ewan McGregor has a brother who's in the Air Force and his call tag is OB2 has made it to the final. We're going to have to leave you there. We'll love you and leave you. I'm all fact out. What have we learned today, Joe?
We've
What have we
learned
learned?
that
We've learned that Sandy
Uh,
Shore was a pun on Sandy Shore. We've learned that octopuses just fucking like to knock people out. Not
Yeah.
people, but other fish.
Yeah.
I got a real problem. That must be a thing with what do you call it? Personifying animals.
Yeah, anthropomorphizing.
Yeah.
As in making them feel
Like
seem like they're humans.
Like I'll be we'll be in the living room and I'll be talking about the dog and I'll be like, oh, he's the only person in this house that, and Claire goes, not a person.
He's not absolutely a person, but he's something. He's something. And
But we've learned that octopi, is that a word?
I think, isn't it octopuses?
It's octopuses. Octopi, I think, comes from the Latin because I was looking at this when writing this
Okay.
up.
There we go.
Okay.
They punch things, and we've also learned that that Ewan McGregor's brother is called Obi-2 in the Air Force.
Obi-2.
Which is great. Jacob's in the final. Yeah, Jacob, well done. Your facts got you into the final, mate, so stick around.
Yeah. He's like the jockey and the fact's like his horse.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
That's okay.
Don't forget,
You can
hang
do
on.
it. Just carry on as though.
Right,
Yeah.
we'll be back. We hope that you've learnt something. That's the main thing. But we'll be back next week armed with more facts, chats, and another World Up match. And don't forget that you can get in touch with us if you'd like us to.
Fun.
If you'd like to compete in the World Up 26, our email is hello@joeandjamespod.com. Our WhatsApp is 07822034330. And also you can follow us on social media and you can write your World Up facts there as well, at Joe and James Pod. Head to the podcast description if you've already forgotten those details. Bye, guys. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Joe and James, fact up.